This is why it's worth checking every shelf of your thrift store. Here in the seasonal bits is a German Rosenthal Art Deco vase. I really hope it's not damaged.
Hello everyone, it's Tiffany with Thrifting Vegas. I shop at thrift stores, estate sales, garage sales and discount stores for items I can resell for profit on online platforms like eBay, Poshmark and OfferUp.
It's a beautiful warm Thursday afternoon here in Las Vegas, and I just came from a fun-filled week at the Boss Reseller Remix 2023. What a fantastic time. We are here at the Goodwill at Rainbow and Cheyenne here in Las Vegas. It's 93 degrees, quite warm here. So we, without further ado, are going to go into Goodwill and see what we can find. Let's go thrifting! If you watch my channel, you may know that I was honoured to be one of the speakers at this year's remix. But after my presentation, I was really surprised to find out that so many of you don't know what uranium glass is and how big of a bolo, something to be on the lookout for it is. Uranium glass has a small content of radioactive uranium, and when you shine a black light on it, it glows. I'll pop a picture in here so that you can see. There's a really big collector market for it, and it's something you absolutely want to be on the lookout for. Here I am struggling with the carts. There we go. This one wants to come with me as well. We have a new colour of the day. It is blue, 50% off blue. It looks like their Halloween section is restocked, so we'll have to pop in by there on our way back over here after we take a look at the hard goods section. If you're a thrifter or a reseller interested in uranium glass, you'll definitely want to have a black light with you while you're out shopping. There are several different sizes. I like to have a small one in my purse and a mini one clipped to my keys, so I'm never without it. I gave away a free blacklight keychain to everyone who attended the Boss Reseller Remix this year. And today, if you purchase something from my haul at the end of the video after this shopping trip, I will include a free blacklight in your package as well. We found something straight away. Way up on the top shelf here is a piece of Peruvian pottery. You can tell by the bold stripes on the black. And it's signed Valeriano Paz. So this is a piece of Paz pottery for $2. It's absolutely gorgeous. It looks to be in perfect condition. That is the first thing that we are going to pop into our cart. Let's keep going on the shelf to see what else we can find. There's a big key up here. It's a piece of modern decor. Ooh, this is interesting. It looks to be pewter. It has the feel of a Renaissance tankard, doesn't it? Something you would find in a tavern. I really like the look at that. And Renaissance items are ever so popular at the moment. A lot of people attend fairs, so we will grab that as well. Let's see what else we can find on these shelves. I think we've seen this before. It has a Dutch look, but I think it's a project piece. Got some figurines and collectibles. Let's see. Back through here. I'm going to reach through. I see it's broken, but I'm going to turn it around. Two little birds. It is a rain gauge. The rain falls in the test tube there and it measures it. Oh, it's $5. With that damage, I don't think there is enough room for me for resale there. So we will leave it on the shelf and keep going. Some plaques and signs. Some Villeroy and Bock napkin rings. Sadly, one is missing, probably broken. Some cornflower baker there. They don't sell for as much as everybody thinks they do. I often get messages, you missed the baker, you missed the casserole, but sadly eBay is absolutely flooded with those and they just don't do so well, so I'll leave it. This is interesting. Grapes. I'm not sure what that is. Is it a candle holder? Judging from the weight of it, it is a modern piece, so I think I'm going to leave that for somebody else. It's a bit sharp on the edge there as well, I just noticed. We'll keep going. Got some clear glass up here, satin, frosted glass. Here's a peacock. Some planter. Oh, that's interesting. It's got a hole in the bottom. What else can we see? Bottles, candle holders, some baggies here, candles galore. This is a floating candle holder. Really fun, those. Although with the puppies and cats and kids, I don't have open flames in my house, just the flickering ones. I feel safer that way. All sorts of candle holders, some silks and florals. There's a little fishing themed basket there. $2 on that. Again, it does have a little bit of damage to it, so we'll leave it. Ooh, this is a pretty pot. I love the shape of those handles. Super duper heavy though, and $8, so I think we're going to leave that on the shelf. These bottom shelves have plenty of room for more items. Moving into the seasonal bits here. Got Valentine's, 4th of July. Here is a lovely vintage bowl. You can see from the worn paint that this is flashed. It's not actually pink glass. So if you wanted that to be a beautiful clear piece of glass, you could wash it with really, really hot water, give it a bit of a scrub, and all that paint would probably come off. You can always add a bit of vinegar as well, and that brings it up nice and clean. Little glass trinket there, quite lightweight, not signed. Let's see, vases and baskets, boxes. There's a piggy bank there. Oh, what do we have here? These are interesting. Is it Gary Patterson? Is that the artist? It's the tennis themed placemats. I wonder, are they all the same? Yes, they look to be. I know there were several in this series, but these look to be the same. They're on sale. Half price blue tag, $2 on those. We'll slide them down the edge of the cart there and keep going. Got some familiar things on these shelves. Back here is the $6 lid to our fairy lamp. It's becoming quite a celebrity. This is pretty. I think this is Mikasa poinsettia trinket or nut dish. I love the gold rim and I love the uneven edge there. It's thick on one side, thin on the other. For $1, we'll pop that into our cart. Some coasters there, trivets and plates, little picture frame I think in the middle. Quite pretty with the daisies, but it's missing its stand on the back. Masks. This is a votive candle holder. It's a rosebud, I think. Not super crazy about that, and it has a couple of little cracks, so I'm going to leave it on the shelf. On the very next shelf is a beautiful opaline swirled piece. Believe it or not, this is Avon, and it's a candlestick as well as a perfume. So for a couple of dollars, we'll definitely pop that into our cart. Lots more clear glass here. We got candlesticks and vases, a bowl, decanters, and trinket boxes. This is a picture frame. On the shelf below is a gorgeous vintage anchor hocking ruby red glass creamer. It's $2. It doesn't appear to have any damage. If I hold it up to the light, you can see that it is actually red glass and not flash painted. It doesn't have too much value by itself, but we're going to pop it into the cart and cross our fingers that we can find its friend, the sugar bowl, on another aisle. Gold candlesticks and all sorts of wreaths. If you're enjoying the video, it would mean the world to me if you could give it a thumbs up, drop a comment below, and subscribe to my channel with the little red button in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. Back here is a plush snowman. Oh, he's hand painted on his body. It's quite sweet. I think it's a homemade piece. What else can we find? Some candle sconces here. Looks like there's a pair. Oh, and behind the other one, sandwiched in the middle, look at this. It's a crystal rearing stallion. It's absolutely beautiful. Look how sparkly he is. I wonder if he's crystal dark. He is $5, but he's absolutely fabulous. I love his mane. Let's put him carefully in the cart. Couple more snowmen here, little ones in a baggie. Some tins and cookie jars. This is why it's worth checking every shelf of your thrift store. Here in the seasonal bits is a German Rosenthal Art Deco vase. I really hope it's not damaged. I can't feel any rough spots or see any cracks, so let's find a safe spot for it in my cart. It would be gorgeous in a display with this Avon candlestick, wouldn't it? Let's finish up this shelf. We've got an empty box there. Up top, some wine bottle boxes. I wanted to show you this beautiful piece of cut glass. I think Goodwill knows what they have. They've priced it at $10. And I think this is a piece of American Brilliant. It's crystal, really heavy for its size. The cuts are ever so sharp to where you feel like it's going to cut your fingers. And the brilliance is just stunning. It just sparkles. Underneath is a lovely tray with flowers around the edge. Let's see the bottom. It's definitely contemporary, not a vintage piece. So I think we will leave that on the shelf. It's quite sharp, maybe a little bit of damage in places. So that is here if anybody is in love with it. These are wine wine glass tags to individualize your wine glass when you have guests. What's this back here? Another baggie. Looks like glass in there. Some candle holders, bowls. Nothing too exciting. Let's see. The damaged birdie rain gauge. Over here are three pieces. First, this frog lady. Oh, she has some issues as well. We'll leave her. We've got a vintage pumpkin votive candle holder, $3. He is so lovely in his skeleton costume. We'll take him, and he's actually sitting on a Blue Sky Clayworks candle trivet. There's the mark. Blue Sky sells ever so well for me. Such a unique look and style. So we'll take that and our pumpkin fellow and pop them in the cart. I see a spot right up front there. That's perfect. And we'll put the candle trivet there too. And keep going to see what else they have. This is a Chargers football piggy bank. And that's a cigarette box holder, I think. We've got some different frames here. There's a stack. Oop, this one's stuck. A silvery one. Back here is the Made in India little trinket box we saw in my last video. What do we have here? Oh, look, some ducks, or are they geese? They're glass, possibly crystal, in a baggie. Those look really good. We'll definitely pop those into our cart. Here in the wood section, I have found a game board. I think it's solitaire. It's $4. It doesn't have the pegs or marbles. I'm not sure what goes with it. And it is a bit scratched and worse for wear. So I'm going to leave it. These are solid wood candlesticks. I think they're vintage. Oh, they are walnut, $3 a piece. Unfortunately, these don't seem to sell ever so well for me, and they're not that unique, so I'm going to leave them. Let's keep going. There's a little angel here, some baskets. It's quite a pretty one. Oh, what's this back here? It's an owl. I think it is an inexpensive decorative piece. Quite fun though. Just thin metal. $3 on him. Here's another vintage wood piece. I think this one is oak. It's a candle sconce. I wonder what this is. It looks like a stand or a rack. Back here we have some lovely, or they once were lovely, monkey pod bowls. A big chunk out of it. This is Temptations. It looks like a lid. $3. Let's pop this in the cart and we'll put it back where it goes in the kitcheny bits. I come across these quite often. Unfinished wood pieces for projects. Here's a vintage snack bowl with a rooster. $3 on that. What else? All sorts of signs and plaques and canvases. Every color and style you can think of. Oh, look back here. It's a monkey pod divided dish. It's gorgeous. And it's on a Lazy Susan. It's in quite nice condition, not too bad. It spins smoothly with a coat of mineral oil. It could be absolutely gorgeous. Let's definitely get that into our cart. I think we can put it safely at the back there. That really is exciting. I love Monkey Pod. As you know, if you watch my channel, here are Batman and Superman in the same comic. Someone obviously really liked that scene and framed it. What else? This looks like a jig cut shelf somebody has made. This is the vases, planters and florals aisle. I love the drape pattern on this vase here. Not very heavy, definitely a contemporary florist's piece. Two Asian themed vases there. Again, contemporary. Here is a decanter. If you can see, the cuts are not very deep or precise. Not very valuable, that. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is a Fenton candlestick in olive green. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm just checking for chips, cracks or damage. It's only $2. We'll have to keep an eye out to see if it has a friend, a pair, a match. Let's put this safely in its own spot. Just there. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love Fenton glass. Let's keep going here on the shelves to see what else we can find. All sorts of florist pieces, centerpieces, Florist pieces are vases that you might receive a floral arrangement in from a store or a flower shop. Always mixed in with the occasional treasure here on the Goodwill shelves. One's marked made in China. Again, super duper lightweight. This looks like crackle glass. It's just made to look like crackle glass. Again, modern piece, very, very sharp top. What is this? Oh, I thought that was silk thread, but it's actually a paper sheath on the vase. Some purple and red here. All different colors. Another Asian vase in the same style as the other pair. You could probably put that one in the middle with those others either side. A butterfly vase. I know I always pick this up because I think it's pink Fenton and it's still here, it's still plastic. We've got, oh, look at this. This is a lovely little pink ribbed vase. It's an IKEA piece, but I do like it, so I would think we will grab it anyway. Some IKEA pieces do ever so well for me. You just never know. It's always a good idea to look them up on eBay or on Google Lens. It seems that someone is often looking to add to their set, or they broke a piece. Pretty little floral bowl, some cobalt glass, box, made in India. All sorts of silks and arrangements here. Some gold painted clear vases down here. Looks like somebody did a project or had a event. We are here in the kitcheny bits, and on the top shelf is this glass hurricane with a nativity scene on it. I've never seen that before. It's $5, so I am going to pop it into my cart and take a look on eBay to see if I have found something good. For now, let's keep going in the clear glass. As always, lots and lots of jars. If you are into canning or jam making, jelly making, fruit preserves, Goodwill is the place to be. That was actually a spaghetti sauce jar. People donate the most interesting things. A decanter. Here's a ball mason jar. Some of these can be quite collectible, especially if they're colored. Blue ones, yellow ones, amber ones. Always pick those up if you're a reseller. This is a lovely big heavy bowl, crystal with a silver rim. I do like that. Here's a triangular serving dish. It says made in Italy. Definitely a contemporary piece, that. Lots of bowls and bakers. There's a vase here. Here's a piece of Temptations. Let's grab, I actually found another one. So there's two lids here that were in the wood aisle. I'm going to pop them in this little slot above this other Temptations bowl there. I'm glancing down the aisle and I can't see any bowls that would match. This is an Andrea by Sadik teapot. I'm actually surprised. I have that other one we found in a recent trip still in my inventory. Back here is a Longaberger pottery piece. It's a utensil crock. Has some paint loss to the design. It could be a second. It's $3. I know I have a mug in this very same pattern in my inventory, so I'm very curious to know what the market value of the crock is. A couple of trinket boxes here, very pretty. That one's $2. This one's $3. It's a teapot back there. Here's a Betsy Clark bell. It has a chip on the bottom. Oh, this is an interesting piece. It's a wall pocket, and it was intended to hold scissors, but you could put anything in it, flowers if you like. It has a little bit of paint loss on the front of the boat. $5. It's signed. Other than the paint, it's in lovely condition, so we'll take that with us and keep going. Napkin holders, candle holders. Here's a tray up here. Always be careful when you're pulling things from the top shelf. Sometimes they have things stacked on top. This one, I don't know if you can see, but it's been touched up with black paint around the edge, and that black paint is very, very sticky. I love the floral design, but with that black paint, I'm going to leave it on the shelf. Some serveware, travel tumblers, stacks of plates. Back here is a really pretty picture, but it's very modern. As I pick it up, it's lightweight. Our Temptations lids we just put down. Temptations bowl down there. Oh, these are ashtrays. Some ashtrays can be very, very collectible, but you do need to know what you're looking for. There are many, many on eBay for right around $5. This is a Tree of Life plate. Let's see. Ooh, Fire King down here. This is in lovely condition. No wear at all to the pattern. What's this? As you can tell, I'm easily distracted. But the Fire King is beautiful. Greens and yellows. It's $3. I'm actually going to get my phone and see if I can find out what the name of that pattern is. Let's just cover these shelves of this section first. So we will do a Google Lens search. We'll open up Google, hit the little camera at the top, take a picture, and Google will come up with matching images from its database for us. At a glance, $10, $15. Yeah, I think we'll leave that where it is. So we haven't been able to find the sugar bowl that goes with our lovely vintage ruby red creamer. So I'm going to pop it back on the shelf in the hopes that within the next few days, they'll find the sugar bowl, bring it out, and someone can buy the set. This is a beautiful vintage Jeanette glass iris and herringbone bowl. It's carnival glass, marigold color, $3. Unfortunately, these don't sell ever so well, so I'm going to leave it for somebody else. Let's keep going. We are in the plates, dishes, and bowls aisle. As you can see, all sorts of stacks and sets, platters, and dishes. This is a lovely old piece, has some issues there, big crack and repair. I would venture to say that that is really old though. I love the design. It's not marked on the back, but because of that repair, I'm going to leave it. This is gorgeous. It's a cake stand, pink glass with some leaves painted on it. Some of the paint is wearing, but for me, that adds to its charm. We are on the end of the plates and bowls aisle, and I just had to show you the tragedy that occurs when beautiful vintage Pyrex has been put through the dishwasher. The colour and the pattern is absolutely gone, and I venture to say that this might have even been a butter print piece. The phosphates in old dishwasher detergent just strips colours. It's not as bad anymore, but still, please don't put your Pyrex or your mugs in the dishwasher. Let's keep going here. I think this is a piece of Joanna Gaines' Hearth and Hand Target. It is a lovely tart dish. Sadly, very widely available. Don't sell too well. So let's keep going on this section of the aisle. It's a bit busy earlier, so I started halfway down. Ooh, $8 on that lovely dish. What else do we have down here? Some nesting bowls there. What's underneath? Looks like a collector plate with cats. All sorts of stacks. A deviled egg plate. Cat bowl and corral. Oh, look at this lovely iridescent brown saucer. It's 69 cents. COULDNT ware of Japan. So many stacks. If you need extra place settings or serveware for the holidays, do check out your local thrift store. You never know. They just might have exactly what you need. We are in the miscellaneous aisle. It's very exciting. Here's a big pile of baggies. This is a latch hook tool for making rugs. I think these are shower curtain hooks with some drawer pulls and knobs. Oh, look at this. This is a beautiful clay or pottery bead. There are several in here, it looks like, along with a curtain pullback. $4 for the bag. There's pottery beads, a glass bead. I see some are new in the package. New old stock. That is really exciting. Lady jeans out of California. Little fairy on the tag. The tag itself, the paper tag is worth $4. Some other bits here. House numbers. What else can we find? We will definitely grab this bag of beads. You just never know what you're going to find in this aisle, but let's get this safely into our cart. I'm very excited to have a look through that. Here in the glassware aisle, I have spotted this gorgeous yellow amber shot glass, toothpick holder, mini vase, whatever you would like to use it for. But for 69 cents, it's definitely coming with us. I'm going to scour the shelves to see if we can find... Oh, look at this. Lovely little Japanese geisha design ceramic cup. Unfortunately, it's got a massive chip on the side there, but I'm hoping that someone else went home with the rest of the set. This, I think, is Party Light. Beautiful pink votive candle holder. There's another little brown votive holder there. We are fingers crossed that we can find another green Fenton candlestick, but it's not looking good. I did a little bit of research here in the store and found that this nativity glass hurricane shade unfortunately is not worth getting, so we are going to put it back where it should go, in the lamp section. Here is a modern light up ceramic Christmas tree. It's a little bit too much for me for resale, so we'll leave that on the shelf. Over here is a third one of the barrel lampshades, the glass ones that if you watch my channel, you'll know that I found two of these in my last trip here. Sadly, this one is very, very chipped on the neck there. So I think we'll stick with the pair that we have. It's time to take a look at Goodwill's boutique, their Halloween section, and as you can see, they have it stocked with lots of regular retail items, skeletons, decor, masks and costumes. All these pieces here, the jack-o'-lantern heads, the scarecrows and the little gnomes are at retail price, as well as some of these wigs and hats. They are new. This whole first section here is new pieces. Blow up ghosts, inflatables. And this starts the regular Goodwill tagged pieces on this shelf. Got some spider webs here and decorative bits. Oh, this is a Stubbins These are good to look out for. That's the label. Unfortunately, unless they are new, they really don't fetch much over $10 to $12. So we'll leave that. We've got skulls and spiders and platters. So much decor. Have to have a bit of a dig because things are piled up. There's actually a Goodwill guy over the other side of the aisle, and he's sorting things out, tidying things up. They do such a wonderful job in this store. Mario and his crew are fabulous. This is still here. Beautiful white hobnail basket, missing its handle. If it's still here next time, I'm going to pick it up. I'm sure I can smooth out those sharp edges and put an arrangement in it to where you couldn't tell that it was supposed to have a handle. Got some ghosty pumpkin decor. This is a cat scratch house. You just never know what you're going to find here. Baskets and signs. There is some lawn stakes here that you pop in your yard alongside of your walkway. Unfortunately, our soil here in Las Vegas is the worst. It's so hard and rocky and dry that you really have a job poking anything into it unless you add some nice fresh topsoil to it, which we do. This is lovely, a little candy corn. I think it is a dog bed. That is so fun for a little tiny dog, which ours are not. If you stay to the end of the video, you will see R2. And they just wouldn't. Maybe they'd fit a couple of paws in their face on that candy corn, not much more. We've got some candles here. All sorts of pumpkin decor. Oh, look at this. A glow-in-the-dark necklace. Jake's costume for this Halloween is the Scream fellow. So this would be a perfect addition for him. So we'll grab that. Some soap dispensers. More Ray Dunn. We got a load of that last time, didn't we? Jack-o'-lantern goblet. Oh, look at this zombie mask. This is one of those you stretch over your face. Our Jake would love this as well. So we'll grab that for him. We've made our way over to the other side of the aisle here. More pumpkins and decor. Oh, look, it's a popcorn light up ghost. Very vintage, very fun. He is $5. These are battery operated, so we have to keep our fingers crossed that when we put batteries in him, he is going to light up. But even if he doesn't, he is a really fun little decorative piece anyway. Has a bit of discoloration, but that's okay. Let's see. Some signs. Paint your own pieces, makeup and bags. This is a fun sign, like a scary haunted house with a moon behind and Halloween. Again, I'm having a dig because you just never know what is hiding. More of the same we found on the other side. Costumes and wigs. Oops. That piece just wants to slide down onto the floor. Got some plushy bits. These, I think, go over outdoor lights. Like that. I don't think ours work that way, so we'll leave those for somebody else. This appears to be the pumpkin shelf. Shelf, oh, many pumpkins. That one's ceramic. Looks like somebody was carving that one. We've got pails and buckets of all sorts. Cups Ooh, that's rather scary, isn't it? Very lightweight resin piece. This looks a bit like Fitz and Floyd, but isn't. Some wood, bowls and jars. Here's a plug-in light-up guy. Wonder if he works. He is a bit faded from the sun, but I think I am going to rescue him. I have one more plug available in my extension, so it's his lucky day. Faded face and all, he is coming home with me. There we go. Let's check this last section. This whole shelf is goblets here. They have so much fun decor. Gravestones. I'm not really sure what that is. It looks terrifying. I think on that note, we will call it a day. Here on my table is everything we found at Goodwill. Ziggy is here inspecting our treasures. Let's start over here with this gorgeous Ziggy. He says, you didn't say hello. There he is. Okay, Ziggy. This gorgeous sailboat wall pocket for scissors. You pop it on the wall using that hook hole there. You can pop your scissors inside. You could also use it for flowers, silk or real. It is marked by the maker S&A Sternclaw of New York, and it is finished with 22 karat gold. There is a little bit of wear to the gold on the front of the boat, as you see, but it is iridescent, pearly finish, just a gorgeous piece. I paid $5 and I am going to ask $18. Next we have our 3 little glass ducks. I think we have 2 ducks and a swan here. Just beautiful. They are hollow inside, decorative pieces. I think they look lovely all 3 together. I am going to ask $12 a piece. I think we paid $6 for the bag. Over here is a beautiful Peruvian bird. I love the pink with the black. It is signed on the bottom. It's Paz Pottery, signed by Valeriano Paz. We paid just $2 for this piece. I am going to ask $25. If you watch my channel, you know that I love amber glass, and this beautiful little hobnail toothpick holder, shot glass, little vase caught my eye, and it was only 69 cents. I am going to ask $12. Back here we have our beautiful crystal horse. Now I'm leaning towards crystal dark based on the quality, the clarity, and the style, but if anybody can tell me for certain, please do leave me a comment. He's absolutely gorgeous. I paid $5 for him. I am going to ask $25. And I had this other fellow in my inventory. This guy is Fostoria. Beautiful Fostoria satin horse. Looking at him against the other one, he has a shade of lavender to him, and I've never seen that before. If I hold a piece of paper behind him, I don't know if you can see, but he is the palest of lavender. Oops. He's absolutely lovely. On him, I am going to ask $35. Moving over here is our beautiful green Fenton candlestick. It does not glow. Here's the black light. But it is a beautiful piece. I believe this is an older piece of Fenton, so it would have had a sticker in lieu of the engraved F with the oval. But it's in lovely condition. No chips, no cracks, no nicks. It was just $2. I am going to ask $24. We also found this lovely Avon piece. It is a perfume bottle as well as being a candlestick. Now, unfortunately, the little rubber part that goes into the base was very, very damaged. And you probably noticed as I picked it up off the shelf, the top was sitting skewed. But it could easily be glued into place to be used as a candlestick. It has a lovely opalescent swirl, as you see. I paid $3 for it. I am going to ask $18. I also included in this little display here 2 pieces I still have in stock. This is Avon Cape Cod, this red one. Absolutely lovely, that. And a milk glass vase. I'm asking $12 on the vase and $18 on the red Cape Cod. Let's move over here to our Gary Patterson placemats. This is his rendition, The Tennis Player. There are 4 of these mats. They are plastic, covered in plastic. The reverse side has little tennis rackets and a smaller image of the tennis player. We turn it over for you. As I say, there are 4 of them. They are all the same. I paid $4, but it was half price on blue tags, so $2 on those. I am going to ask $20 for the set. This was one of my favorite finds today. A beautiful satin glass pink cake stand. It's a pedestal stand and it has some painting on it, leaves here. Some of them are a little bit worn, but that doesn't matter to me. I think it is just a stunning, stunning piece. And it would be gorgeous for a cake, cupcakes, or even for lotions and soaps in your bathroom. I paid $3 on this piece, and I am going to ask $25. Up front here, we have our little Mikasa poinsettia bowl. I love these because of the gold accents around the rim and the fact that they're not even. If you notice, one side is narrow and the other side is wider. I think this just adds such a whimsical look. It's so classy. Beautiful poinsettia comes through from the bottom. I paid 99 cents on this piece. I am going to ask $15. Over here is the contents of the baggie that we found in the miscellaneous section. Now, these 2 are fantastic. If you have a vintage display in your crafty, you could put these on a shelf just like this. Lady Jeans is the brand. There's a little fairy, almost like Tinkerbell. Quality products from Foothill Boulevard, Glendora, California. These gorgeous handmade pottery beads were 39 cents. Unfortunately, there is not a year on these. But as I mentioned in the video, just these tags are absolutely amazing.
Also in the bag were more loose beads, as you see. 2 of these pressed pottery ones. We've got a green glass bead, some wood beads, and 3 more of the clay beads. So for all of the beads, I am going to ask $30. Also in the bag were these pieces. These are curtain tiebacks. In the morning when you draw your curtains, you just pop them behind these little tiebacks and it holds them neatly for you. You mount them on the wall. I'm not really sure what this is. Could possibly be a bell pull, or I'm not really sure, or you could just take these off of the string and have more beads. I'll actually throw these in with the beads, and the tiebacks, the curtain pullbacks, $12 for the set. Up here is our lovely Blue Sky Clayworks candle tray. This is meant to have a candle standing on, a candle saucer or trivet. Let me show you the mark there. Blue Sky Clayworks. Absolutely lovely, in perfect condition, no chips or cracks. I paid $3 for it. I am going to ask $18. Back here is our pewter horn mug. This is so fantastic. It would make a great Christmas gift if you have somebody who enjoys the Renaissance. If they go to Renaissance fair, they have a costume, anything like that. It's also really a really comfy mug to hold. Made of pewter. Just fabulous. I paid $3 on this piece. I am going to ask $15. Here is our lovely pink ribbed IKEA vase. It's a little bud vase. Really a lovely pale pink colour. It was actually one of their display samples here. That's just some sticky from a label. I paid 69, actually 35 cents on red tag set on half off sale blue tag, and I am going to ask $12. I actually had another IKEA vase in my inventory, this lovely white one. I just thought they would look super together. I paid also 69 cents for this last year, and that one also $12. Back behind is our fantastic Monkey Pod divided server. It is a Lazy Susan, as we saw. Now unfortunately it does have, I don't know if it's going to show here, a crack across there and on the inside. It's not really noticeable, but I just wanted to let you know. It does turn smoothly, and it's really a lovely quality piece. I paid $4 on this, and I am going to ask $22. Now I know Halloween is almost upon us, but I couldn't resist this fellow. He's absolutely lovely. He is a little jack-o'-lantern figure in a skeleton costume. He's so sweet. He is a tea light holder. You pop the tea light into his head there. He was $3, and I am going to ask $18. Now, just because my haul wasn't too terribly big, I wanted to add a couple more pieces for fall. These 2 apples. This is a lovely red glass one. It does, if I remember, have a little nick there, a little nick in it. Again, barely noticeable, but I did want to let you know. The stem is applied glass. It is, it's not a solid piece, but it is encased. And there's also this one.
It's almost a mercury glass, but it doesn't have the tarnish. Again, the clear glass stem and leaf is applied. This one has a hole in the base. Just lovely, perfect to add to fall decor. I am going to ask $12 on this one and $18 on the mirror. Last, let's do our ghost. And Bandit has joined us. Hi, Bee. Hello. Hello. Here is our melted popcorn ghost decor. Now, very sadly, I changed the batteries, but he does not work. Maybe I will have Chris take the base off and have a look to see if there are any wires poking loose or anything like that. But he is really fun just the same. You could put a light behind him and that would light him up. I paid $5 for him. And do know that he does not work with batteries at the moment, but I would ask $18. Last but not least, my big find of the day, this gorgeous Rosenthal vase from Germany. When you pick it up, you can just feel the quality. There is the mark on the bottom. It has, they're not really embossed, they're actually in the porcelain there. Just a fantastic piece. It's so satiny. The quality is amazing. It's just so smooth and soft. I paid just $2 for it. Can't believe it. And I am going to ask $38 on this piece. I was so honored to be a part of and a speaker at this year's Boss Reseller Remix here in Las Vegas. During my speech this year, I actually gave away to attendees one of these lovely handy little black lights that you can keep on your purse or on your keys, so you are never without a black light to test for uranium glass. If you see a piece of glass that you suspect might have uranium content, shine your black light at it and it will light up just like this little top hat does. As my gift to you, if you order an item from me from today's haul, I will include one of these keychain backlights for you in your package, absolutely free. If you see anything you would like to purchase, as always, please send me an email, thriftingvegas.tiffany@gmail.com. Please include your name, your address, the item you are interested in, and your offer. Please know that I get many emails and offers. So if you're really in love with something, you may want to offer a little bit more than I'm asking to give you the best chance at getting it. Please stay tuned for some fun footage of our German Shepherd dogs, Bear and Rio, playing with their ball at the park. They absolutely love it. Bear is a little bit possessive, so wait and see just how he handles his nest of balls. And as always, I include footage of our lovely hummingbirds feeding from the feeders in our backyard. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more content like this, please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time. Bye. Puppies. There. Have your ball? Can I have it? Can I have it? Heidi. Have you got your ball? Bear. Bear. Are you ready? Are you ready? Rio's tired. Are you tired? Get your ball. Can you leave it? Bear, leave it. Good boy. Good boy, Bear. Did you get the ball? Did you? Very waggy. He's very waggy. Are you getting wagged?